So a man walks in the bedroom. His wife's in there laying on the bed, fixing to go to bed, and he walks in with a glass of water and 2 aspirin. And he goes, "Here you go, baby." And she goes, "What's that for?" He goes, "Your headache." She goes, "I don't have a headache." He goes, "Ah, gotcha." All right, look, God damn it. If I see one more fucking person driving down the goddamn road, texting and driving, I swear to God, I'm going to roll my fucking window down and throw my fucking beer at you. Do you understand me? So little Johnny's sitting in the bathtub one evening, and he's sitting there in the bathtub and naked, and his balls are floating in the water, and he looks down at him, and he starts poking them, and he looks up at his mama and says, "Mama?" And she goes, "Yes, baby." He says, Are those my brains?" And she goes, "Not yet, baby. Not yet." Stereotyping is wrong. It just is. One of the stereotypes that I absolutely hate the most. I'm 6'3", probably about 235, 240. Women, why in the hell do you always expect big men to have a huge dick? Look, I'm not gonna pop your cherry, but I'll put hella dents in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know, I never realized this, but why is it when a lot of parents talk to their children, it sounds like a bank robbery? It's like, sit the fuck down! Shut up! A while back, I told my ex-girlfriend, I said, "You're my drug, you know that?" And she goes, "Oh, you can't live without me?" And I was like, No. You cost too much and you ruin my fucking life. Ex-girlfriend. Food for thought. Taking a dog named Shark to the beach, not a good idea. Did you not read the fine print? Let me see. Just a second. Yes, right here. Page 67, paragraph 4, subparagraph 3, line 2. She who receives the D may not be able to walk for up to, but shall not exceed 3 days. It's right there. So, what if Mr. Frodo would have put the ring, instead of on his finger, on his, would the all-seeing eye would have been like, would the all-seeing eye have been like, "I see, oh, what are you doing?" Ladies, I ain't trying to be an asshole, but if you ain't got no ass, those aren't leggings. Those are long sleeve panties, okay? So little Johnny's sitting in class one day, and he's in English class, and teacher writes a sentence up on the board, and the sentence says, I ain't had no fun in weeks. So she writes the sentence down on the board and turns around and looks at the class and says, "Now, how can I fix this, class?" Little Johnny raises his hand. She goes, "Yes, Johnny." He goes, "Maybe get your new boyfriend." So I haven't worn condoms in a while. I haven't needed to. And so I'm going through a divorce, and so I figured it's about time to go get some. And didn't know what to get, what to use, and so I got some, and I figured I'd go try them on. And so I'm, opening one and putting it on and trying it out, and, trying it on, open another one, try it on. It just blows my mind. I mean, that CVS manager was fucking pissed. I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. All right, to whoever makes men's boxer briefs, y'all need to make that junk pocket a little bit bigger, because it ain't no 22. It's a chopper. It's a chopper. How you doing? Fellas, I got a little life hack for you. You know the best thing for a dry mouth is a wet hoo-ha. How you doing? There are few things in life better than finding a woman that'll use her mouth as an alarm clock. Ladies, you'll need to understand something. Our goal is not to lick it until your legs shake. Our goal is to put you in a fucking coma. You know what I'm saying? How you doing? I don't understand why dating and finding a woman is so hard. Really. I mean, all I want is for a woman to give me her heart and throat. I mean, soul. Shit. You know, you got all these vegans out there nowadays posting on social media all these pictures of like butchered pigs and butchered cattle, and it says if you eat meat or you eat this kind of meat or that kind of meat, take a good hard look at this, you son of a bitch. I've seen 2 children born and I still eat that shit. You ain't scaring me. So the old wives' tale goes, if you break a wine glass, that's 1 year bad luck. But that's nothing. If you break a mirror, that's 7 years bad luck. But if you break a condom, I was at the bar drinking the other night, and this old blind man sits down beside me, and we get to drinking and talking, and I got drunk enough to ask him. I said, how'd you go blind? The old man says, it was a pretty bad motorboating accident. I said, how the hell do you go blind from a motorboating accident? He goes, she had her nipples pierced.
If you're single, just be patient. Your soulmate's almost done with those divorce papers.
So this lady takes her baby to the doctor because this baby just won't stop crying, and she doesn't know what to do. So she takes her baby into the doctor, and the doctor says, what seems to be the problem? And she says, well, my baby's just won't stop crying, and I don't know what to do. You know, we've fed her, and we fed him, and changed his diaper, and he doesn't have a fever. He doesn't seem to be sick. And the doctor says, okay, well, let's have a look, and opens up the baby's chart, and he says, your baby's 1 year old and unvaccinated. He's probably going through a midlife crisis. Saw a video of a guy on the subway the other day would not give his seat up for a woman, and that eats me up. It eats me up. Ladies, as long as I've got a face, you've got a place to sit.